We are back, and I'm using the older model. It's a little bit okay. This is not scuff whatsoever. Let me just adjust this. Let me just adjust myself up. There we go. There we go. We are back. I'm gonna be streaming once more. We're gonna be doing constant streams this time. A lot of stuff has kind of happened. Oh, where do I begin? Where do I begin? There was a lot of things that I've done lately. Let's start with the first one. I had a whole plan. I had a whole plan back in August where I was gonna stream constantly, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna be streaming for the next couple months, probably for the next year, and we'll see where it goes. But in the beginning of August, I was hit with several things. First of all, conventions. I was doing conventions for a while, back in August, and it didn't necessarily took a lot of my time, but it was more so, it was hard to balance streaming on top of conventions and this other thing I was doing. Second thing, at work, I was just making money. That was literally it. Yeah, I had to make some money. This still funnels into the third thing, because like I was already doing all of this beforehand. And like work was fine. I was basically just working like 2 jobs for a long while, and I was like, yeah, this is totally fine. I'm destroying myself, but that's fine. Also, I should probably lower this down. Look, there's some habits I have. Okay, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to streaming again. But we will be streaming, pretty much for the foreseeable future. Pretty much constantly. We'll go into that later. First, what is it? Just making sure. Oh, also, hey, lazy hippie. Hello, hello. I'm surprised that you even popped into stream. That's crazy. Do I sound okay? You're gonna help me out here a little bit. Do I sound fine? Loudness wise, my mic and my headphones have been kind of acting up, so I hope that you can kind of hear me. I'm also gonna type it just in case you can't hear me, because I'm not stupid. Let's see, can you hear me? Just checking. I'm just gonna hit you up with that. I'm just gonna hit you up with if you can hear me. I'm pretty sure you can. Okay. And yeah, I sound fine. Cool. So that's one of the things. Okay, so yeah, it's been a while since I streamed. It was hard to do it consistently with me making money, working 2 jobs, and doing conventions. It did take a lot of my time. There was a lot of stress involved. But here is the big news. Give me a second. I have moved. I am living somewhere else now. Before, I can kind of admit this one. I was living with my family for a good while. It got in the way of a lot of like any of my streaming stuff. It was really hard for me to pick certain dates to stream, especially if it's late at night. I can't be loud. If I'm, you can also notice that I'm way more louder than usual, or at least more outgoing, because I don't have to worry about my voice traveling to the next room, except for my brother, who is my roommate in this new place. He doesn't mind. He actually doesn't mind. I should close the door fully though. Be right back. I should probably do that. Okay. Anywho, yeah, I moved to this new place. I actually had to earn money to do that. That's kind of the thing. I wanted to comfortably live, and I pretty much earned enough money to pretty much survive for like a month, maybe 2 months. Comfortably, and then I'm kind of on rocky lands until I can like make enough money back, and that's kind of where streaming comes in. I'm gonna stream constantly and see if maybe I get popular or something on streaming. I'm not gonna like inherently, shove a ton of ads in your face. I'm gonna make sure I'm not. Give me a second. I'm gonna make sure that ads are not like a major thing. If I even have affiliate anymore. Moderation, monetization. Okay, so ads are still a thing. I do have them. How many do I want per hour? How many minutes of video ads do you want to run per hour? I guess the lowest one I can possibly do is 30. Huh. That's not that good. Okay, wait. How many do I want per hour? We'll go with this. Okay, so it's... Oh, that's kind of dumb. How they did this. 1 minute ad break every 12 minutes. Ayo. Let's do 1 minute ad break every 15 minutes. So it's kind of like a TV show. I think that'll be fine. Unless, okay. So, I think that'll be fine. I'm disabling pre-roll ads. There's pre-roll ad notifications. I'm disabling pre-rolls. Screw that. You guys can just see my stuff whenever. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Anyways, that's kind of where me doing Twitch streaming kind of plays into all this, because one, I am going to be doing a lot more streams. If you haven't seen any of my socials, Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, or even Discord, I recommend you join the Discord. I am doing multiple streams a day. So speaking of streams, I was thinking on trying streaming just for fun. I only have my phone and a dream though. You can probably try out Instagram, like live streaming. I don't know if you can do Twitch streaming particularly, as it's a little bit scuffed, but you can definitely try the Instagram one. Unless you want to do specifically Twitch, that's totally fine. There's when you start streaming, there's a couple things you can kind of do. If you want to do like more professional looking streams, I do recommend getting like a whole laptop or a desktop to run all this, instead of using your phone. Unless you're trying to do like, that's what I'm saying, like Instagram live streams is probably like your best bet at doing that. But yeah. But if you want to do something more professional, I recommend getting like like a whole, PC setup or just a laptop. I was streaming off of a laptop for a good while, I think. No, I wasn't. I was using a PC, but you can stream on a laptop. A lot of programs kind of let you. They have as long as you have like good enough specs on said laptop. There is a little bit of setup, whether you use Streamlabs or you just use OBS. A lot more setup on OBS, but you get a lot more wiggle room. So that's also a thing. But yeah, moving on though. Streaming. Okay, so I decided to do a lot more streaming. We're gonna be doing. Actually, wait. I don't like the settings on my avatar here. You're gonna see a little bit of scuff. My bad, guys. My bad. Okay. I just want to move this so anytime I talk. Okay, there we go. Anyways, moving on. Live streaming. I'm gonna be doing multiple streams a day. It's usually just two streams a day. And each stream is gonna be about 3 to 4 hours long. So what will happen is, me personally, like what I'll be doing with you guys, is I'll have like, I know that there's a noon audience, like an afternoon/morning audience, and then an evening audience. So I will be streaming actually later tonight to draw. I turned off a lot of the things that are on Twitch right now. If you're watching this on YouTube, cool, props to you, welcome. But I'll be streaming both on Twitch and YouTube, and I'll be streaming either once or twice a day, and you will see my schedule like kind of there. I'll make sure I keep y'all updated on it. Because I'm in a new place and I don't have to worry about like personal like other people's schedules. I can do like actual 24-hour streams if I wanted to, but I am not gonna do that yet. We'll say that's like a future like project. At the moment, I just want to grow the community that I have or used to have, and keep making webtoons and stuff. I'll be drawing a lot more, drawing mainly webtoons. My next convention is not until like February, maybe April next year, so I won't be really selling anything until then. But from then on, I'm pretty much just working, and that's it. I like work one job, and I mean that's pretty much it. Yeah, I just work one job. I spend my time like playing a lot of other things. Actually, we will get into Dear Heavens. I'm gonna pray for you when the 24-hour stream comes. I can handle 24 hours. That's the thing. Here's the funny thing is that I can actually do that. I will be changing my avatar and all that very soon. I will have two different avatars. We'll have a chibi version of me, and then we'll have another version that's more, I guess, realistic. Besides that, yeah, no, I mean, I will just mention like all of my cool like stuff. I'm actually pulling up the little. I didn't build a PowerPoint presentation, so we're gonna do what we did last time, and I'm just gonna like draw all the stuff about what I'm doing. Okay. Like after this, we'll go right back into drawing as if nothing happened in the last couple months. I will have to. You know what? I think most of you guys are doing an apology. Sorry for not streaming lately. I've been kind of promising all these cool things will happen, and I just never did them. And I feel like this is kind of my way, additionally, to make it back up to a lot of people who I just kind of had to, put onto like the back burner for a while. So yeah, that's kind of the main thing. The stream, the afternoon. So we will have. Actually, I will run it by you guys. Actually, right now, once I switch over, let me just make sure everything's on one screen before I just start moving stuff around. Okay. I think I'm fine. I say I think I'm fine, but you never know. You never know. Alright. So, let us change to the next card. Alright, I'm hoping that everything stayed the same. Relatively. Yeah, it relatively stayed the same. So, this is the stream. Okay, so before we start in like who I am, what I'm doing, and all my little hobbies and likes and dislikes and stuff, I really haven't changed, I'm not gonna lie. Here is the schedule. From November 19th to the 15th, I am always going to be on break on Saturday and Sunday. Just constantly. No matter what. Those days will always be for me just resting or hanging out with people. I'll let you guys know what I'm actually doing. But yeah. But starting off, Monday, today. Morning stream, re-debut stream, that's what we're doing. We're talking about myself, that's another thing we're gonna do. And we're gonna be drawing me. We're gonna be drawing me. Everything is about me for the moment. I'm gonna be a little selfish today. And then later tonight, we'll do an art stream. Lantern. It's gonna be at 9 p.m. Central, it's not CDT anymore, it's CST. But, it's gonna be 9 p.m. Central Time. And then Tuesday in the morning, 12 p.m. again, art stream. We're gonna draw for fun and chat. Literally just that. It's going to be a nice lo-fi stream. As you can tell, there's a lot of art streams. We're not going to be doing any gaming this week, as far as I know. Actually, I think we are doing gaming. Yeah, I'm going to be playing Chaos Zero Nightmare on Thursday. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm playing Chaos Zero Nightmare on Thursday and Friday. The king returns to his kingdom to tell them of his greatness. I don't want to call it greatness, but you know what? I like the ego boost. I like that. I like that. Let's go with that. Yes. Let's talk about how great I am and all the things that I've essentially been we're not gonna talk about my faults, but we will eventually in the talking about myself. Anyways, Tuesday we're okay. So art stream on Monday. Tuesday is another art stream. We're drawing for fun, we're just chatting. It might just be whatever the heck we want. We might just be drawing random doodles for that one. No idea. Whenever I say draw for fun, it's just I don't know the idea of what I'm doing. Wednesday, art stream, lantern. Art stream at 11 p.m. That's gonna be drawing for fun or fan art. It's one of the two. Actually, it's both of them. So I'm gonna be drawing fan art for fun. So that's kind of what that is. Thursday is a variety stream. On Thursday, past 8, I will be drawing, and then additionally, I will be playing this fun game called Chaos Zero Nightmare. I've been addicted to that game. One of my friends, Venom, and Nightmare, and even the Coke. No, Coco has never recommended me this. He's just kind of played it after us. No, he played it. He was playing it. I saw all three of them playing it, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll play. They got me into it, and I've been playing ever since. It's really fun to play, especially on mobile, because like when I moved here, okay, that's a whole different story. But when I moved here, I had like no Wi-Fi, no electricity. Well, I had electricity, but I had no Wi-Fi, and I had nothing to do here. And like the best I could probably do was maybe DoorDash, because I was still getting into my job. I was like, maybe I could DoorDash. And I was like, nah, I'm just gonna lay in bed and play Chaos Zero Nightmare for like 5 hours instead. That's a joke though, but like still. Friday, just chatting. I'm really just gonna be talking with you guys while playing and grinding through materials on Friday, and that's gonna be at 11 a.m. So there's some cool things each and every day, and I'll make sure that every weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I will post the next Twitch stream schedule. You can always find it on any of my sites: Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter, Discord. I recommend joining the Discord, because I will try to do competitions there. I think that would be a cool thing. Just doing like fun contests. I know that a lot of you guys are artists as well, so it would be kind of cool if there was a stream where I just like kind of like viewed your stuff, or like, you know, or just had like a contest in general. I don't know. I don't know what kind of prize I could give y'all, so we'll figure it out once we get around to it. But that's something I do want to do. But besides that, yeah, no. Overall, that is what the stream is gonna be. Moving on though, blank canvas. We are. Give me a second. I want to bring myself up a little bit. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Scuff. Okay. Where am I? Where is this? Cool. I may not be able to make it to some. I got a job now. Sayu VT Rat Dance? Oh no, wait. That was supposed to be. Okay, I got so confused. I was like, huh, why is the email not showing? Okay, but I'll try. Cool. I can't believe I said that out loud. I can't believe it. Okay, anyways. Let me just take this and just move my guy up. There we go. A little bit. Yeah. I knew what it was. I was weird. It was weird that it didn't show, but it's fine. Okay. Let me just move my mic over here. Okay. I think I'll just like lower this down. I know. Oh man, look at the behind the scenes. Blah blah blah. Anyways, I just want to make sure this is actually working. While this was happening, I am thinking ahead of time, but not ahead of time enough. No, just kidding. I'm improving. I was actually charging my pen during this time. I have learned from my mistakes. One could call me Tony Stark. Alright. Okay. This is working. Cool. Alright. We are gonna be getting into who I am. Oh my god. It's about me. It's all like, you know that Ramen song? It's all about me. It's that crazy. Okay, anyways. we are going to be starting off with my name. We're going to be drawing my name. I feel like a teacher at the moment. Hello class, my name, this is my name. I'm going to just draw the whole thing because it takes a second. Yeah, we're almost done. The name is so long. Kyuki Shuno Nagawa. That's who I am. And but most of you guys can just call me Kyuki. Okay, that's pretty much what I go by. I've been called nothing but that. Maybe sometimes Q. It's Q as in Q, key. Right? What is it? What should I even start with? Just things I like? I don't. Wait. I had this whole thing going. The train has stopped. My brain has stopped working. Give me a second. Let's just start with likes. You know what? We'll keep going without thinking. Likes. What do I like? Okay. Obviously one of the first ones. I like to draw. I like drawing. I'm an artist. Drawing. I like drawing. I'm an artist. I mean, primarily, I draw stuff like anime-related stuff, so we're gonna move to that. I like anime / manga. I read / watch both. I haven't been watching anything recently, but I've been reading a ton of manga. I've been trying to catch up on One Piece. I stopped reading a ton earlier this year because I've been so busy with conventions and jobs and blah blah blah. And so I was like, okay, I have to put all of my fun hobbies on hold while I go do what I like. I give up things I like to do things I like. Who knew? Was it besides that? What is it? Unironically, I actually just really like cooking right now. After moving here, I got to cook whatever I want, and so I've been cooking a lot of stuff. This translates over to one of the things I've been cooking a ton lately, and that's burgers. I've been cooking nothing but burgers lately. It's crazy. It's actually crazy how much I've been eating. Like, I've been cooking burgers and like homemade fries. It's actually crazy because like what I would do is like I would cook a ton of I have a ton of potatoes and a ton of like ground beef and like seasonings and buns and everything, right? Just like in my pantry and fridge. So I'm like, okay, whenever I feel like it and I have like, I don't know, 30 minutes, I just kind of take them out. It's not even 30 minutes, it takes like an hour to make it. Especially fries. Fries take a little bit of time. Because I have to freeze them and, you know, actually make good fries, you know? I'm not just chopping up potatoes and throwing them into a fryer. That's a very shitty way to make fries, if you don't know anything about frying food. But that's one of the things I've been really liking lately. I've been liking cooking. I've been liking burgers. I've just been eating a ton of it. Actually, I think I have a picture that I just, like, sent to, like, a couple of my friends where I'm like, hey, check out the food I made. And let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see. Copy, paste. Okay, image copied. Can I oh, critter? No, please. Okay. I guess you didn't want me to copy and paste. You know what? That's on me, I guess. Oh my god. No! Okay, well, we'll wait here a little bit, guys. Trust the process, trust. It'll be daijobu. Oh my god. Okay, we're starting back over. That's okay. We're starting back over. I'm not salty over that. It's fine. It's fine. The only salt I have is on my fries. I'm so hungry. Okay. Maybe after this I'll cook some burgers. That'll be nice. Okay, let's just go over this again. Kyukishino, Nagawa. What is it? Fun fact about the name Kyukishino. This is elite ball knowledge. No, I'm just kidding. It's I actually made the name back when I was in like 7th grade. I had a dream about moving to Japan, and one of my plants, it was like this little bonsai tree or like potted plant. It didn't even matter if it was a bonsai tree. It's just a potted plant, like at my window. And I called it Kyuki. I was like, yo, once I start making manga for a living, that's what I'm gonna do. Here I am now, way older than a 7th grader, and I mean, I don't have a plant yet, but I mean, I guess we can do that, huh? I guess I can just like buy a potted plant and just like put it like up somewhere. That would be nice. I just have to make sure it's like, I would have to get myself like a succulent plant, because pests exist and I don't really, I mean, I can deal with them, but it's like it's a bit expensive, I guess, to properly take care of a plant right now. I used to do a little bit of gardening. I say gardening, but like I took care of like one tomato plant, and then the moment it like bared fruit, I took it and made like a burger out of it. It became the tomato that I added to a burger I made. Anyways, likes. Drawing. Okay. Come on. Drawing. Anime / manga. And then, of course, cooking. Cooking. Come on. / burgers. Okay. So, I wanted to show you guys what this picture was. Apparently, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm just going to like, I don't know, I don't want to Control C, Control V, but like that's all I have. Okay, so it wanted to try it now. That's funny. I made this. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, it tasted so fucking good. You can barely tell what was in it, but I actually caramelized the onions, roasted the tomatoes and the lettuce on this, so they were like semi-soaked in like oil. I tried my best to drain it out, but I wanted like extra flavor on everything, and then of course my fries. My fries were, it looks shittily made, but but to be fair, the way I was cutting the fries, I was pretty much just having them a ton, because I'm like, you know what? Let's do like a mix of like, just like potato, like actual fries, and then like bits, I guess. Kind of like, not like a tater tot, but you know what I mean. But it still looked really nice. I still really liked it. It was so freaking good. You know what? I want to eat a burger after this. I'll do that in a bit. Anyways, moving on. Cooking burgers, that's pretty much cool things I do. Other things I like. Let's keep going. D&D. I like playing D&D. I'm in like 3 campaigns. Used to be 4. Steals the food. You're not stealing my food. My food. No one else's. Okay? That's also another cool thing, is that I just don't have to worry about sharing food. My food. Only mine. Okay? I get to worry about giving away, like, I'm gonna worry about sharing food later on in life. Okay? Anyways, D&D. I like playing D&D. Just a quick tidbit, like in terms of like classes, my favorite class is actually human. Or not human. Well, what? Class? My favorite class is human. My favorite class is fighter. But I like playing human fighters. My favorite race is, oh man, I actually really like dwarves. Like playing dwarves. So I'm gonna put it. I'm also, halflings are pretty fun to play as well. But that's for another time. Um, but yeah, I like playing D&D. I'm in like 3 different campaigns. I'm a DM in one of them. And I just kind of like just play with friends. It's pretty fun. Another like, and this is pretty high up on the list right now. I am so fucking into Beyblade. You have no idea. So I'm just gonna put Beyblade here. So I'm stationed. Like I live in Texas. Okay. Um, I the Beyblade scene in Texas is so fucking big. Holy shit! Like there are hundreds of us. Oh my god, it's crazy. It's crazy how many people play Beyblade in Texas compared to like the other states. I think the next biggest one I think is Georgia or California. It's one of the two. But like the scene. Oh no, there's a pretty big scene in New York. I met some New York bladers when I was at BayCon a couple weeks ago. But anyways, yeah, Beyblade. Beyblade is honestly a very big like hobby I have. I'm not joking. I have a whole stand literally right next to me that has a Beyblade stadium, and I just practice launches. I have been so into it right now. I'm practicing like 2 to 3, maybe 4 hours a day, just launching Beyblades. I'm like not even joking. I'm trying to refine my techniques, my launch tech, guys. Look, I sound crazy right now. Okay, it's fine, but like when you're in tournaments and like you only get one match, that's all you can like you need to make sure you're consistent. Yeah, like okay. And so I've like refined Beyblades. In terms of typing, there's attack, stamina, defense, and balance. I am a balanced Beyblade player, okay? So I like versatility more than anything. Launch techs are my bread and butter, okay? Honestly, I play Rogue. I play so many Rogue decks. It's not even funny. Speaking of Rogue decks, next thing I like playing is Magic the Gathering. I'm not big into it, but I play a ton of it. I have a +1/+1 deck that's built around Voriel, where I double counters. It's just a very fun, probably power 6 level deck. I haven't played anything as of recently. I know that there was the Avatar collab, and then there's also a Spider collab. I don't know what it was. I really don't. But I know that that was a thing. I do know that was a thing. Other likes that I have. I kind of like. I don't know, singing, I guess. I like singing a little bit. That's pretty fun. Singing. Maybe we'll do a karaoke stream eventually. I mean, I can sing as loud as I want to now, so maybe I will. I can't really think of like other likes. I like a whole ton of things. I like just picking up different hobbies. So I have a ton of different hobbies. I wouldn't say, oh, you like singing? Name every song. I fuck you. That's all I'm saying. Say fuck you. I completely brain farted. I couldn't think of a single song. I'm not even joking. My first initial thought was the ABCs. That was my first initial thought. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna say that one out loud. That's probably not a good one. That's probably not a good song to start off with. There's songs. I mean, like in terms of like general singing, that's a song, I suppose. I mean, what do you mean you suppose? It is a song. It is. The ABCs are technically, the alphabet is a song. I mean, it's a song. What do you mean? It's not a suppose. It is. I can't think of anything else that I really like doing. Besides like different hobbies that I have. Because they're not really like actual likes. I just like picking them up to learn skills, you know? I've learned how to braid for a good bit, but I don't do it like all the time. I learned that various amount of sports, basketball, football, soccer, ping pong, badminton, volleyball. I'm actually really big into volleyball. Maybe I'll put that as a like. I think out of all the sports, I like volleyball the most. Um, Depending on the situation, I like just being like an average hitter, and even a blocker. But like specifically, like I think I like being a setter. I just don't think any of my calls are that good. So maybe I'm more reactionary. Maybe I'm better as a libero or something like that. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, like I'm trying to think of like what other likes I have. Let's go into over the dislikes. What do I dislike? Yeah, there's very few things. Liars. You know what? That's one of the things. Liars. How about that? We'll go into this. Um, so as of recently, and a lot of my other like friends can advocate for this. I crash out way more. I crash out a ton, and the reason for the crashing out is very simple actually. Um, I just happen to really hate when people lie. Apparently, like obviously lie. Like that's enough to set me off. I've gone on generational crash outs against certain people because they just lie. They just lied about something, like a blatant lie. Um, Usually it's rage baity in nature, but like it's still very funny when I just lay into them. That's one thing. Let's see. That's pretty much it. I mean scuff. Like I hate it when like my streams aren't going well. So you know, just like we'll go with tech issues. And then just put scuff here. That's another thing, I guess, that kind of like builds into it. Um, let's see. I don't know what else. Honestly, let's save this, so just in case it ever like breaks down or anything. I just need to make sure. Okay, cool. I was like, oh, yo, I don't want to, you know. We'll. What is this? 496. As you can tell, I've still been drawing a bit lately. It's just not as often. Okay. What other things do I dislike? You know what? I guess I dislike, horror slash thriller. It's not for the reason you would think it is. It's just, I don't like the feeling, that it puts me in. Or like the position I'm put in some horror or thriller, you know, situations. I don't like feeling. I like wasn't. I guess like any game that has like any form of like horror or thriller aspect. I'm able to like watch it and everything. It's not like I wouldn't say I'm like scared or anything. I just feel grossed out afterwards. I just feel very disgusted in what I've seen. Obviously I will still like, you know, scare. I will be, you know, things that can still scare me are like jump scares and stuff. But like, I do like seeing like some like watching things that are like genuinely like scary is I always like going about it in like a more writing aspect. Like it's a cool idea that I'm like looking at and I'm just like, yo, that was very interesting. But if it's like cheap, you know, or like doesn't make sense to me, it ruins it. I remembered watching was it Alien Romulus with a lot of friends. I think like last year, and like a lot of like the jump scare aspects or like the horror aspects didn't make me go like I just feel disgusted and grossed out that I had to see it. It's like it's the same feeling as if you put me into like a room with a bunch of surgeons doing like open heart surgery or open brain surgery. I would probably feel equally as disgusted as if I was just watching a movie that had like blood and gore. Not like it's a bad thing. I don't. I think that like a lot of those shows, have appeal to a lot of different people. So, um, me personally, I think it's was it. I just think it's an extra like trait of a show or any media I'm watching. Um, what is it? I didn't watch The Boys specifically for that purpose, for that reason. I was like, I don't know if I'm willing to feel disgusted every single episode if there's no like inherent like positive in the show that would make me want to watch, like, keep watching it. Because like I know like character development and everything is like really nice for a lot. Like I've seen a lot of was it like video essays and like in media posts that talk about it, and also friends who talk about it. But it's like not enough to make me watch the show. Invincible, like almost for the same reason. Almost. It's like, yo, I can stomach it, but like at least there's like some kind of journey I'm on, at least. And it doesn't feel like it feels like it's just a weird addition to have so much blood and gore and like disturbing scenes compared to just like, I guess in general, like just a show that has it for the sake of it. But besides that, that's like a dislike I have. I don't particularly, I wouldn't say I like it, What other things do I dislike? I'm trying to think. Dislikes. I'm looking around my room thinking that it will like just come to me, Maybe there's like a random thing. You know what? I'm gonna put this for a dislike. I hate deadlines. I don't particularly like when I'm rushed. I hate that when a deadline looms over my head, I get immediately stressed out. It's good, like it's a necessary thing, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Even the ones I give myself. Is that a form of self-hatred? To make deadlines for myself and then hate myself for giving myself them? Maybe. Like, maybe I'd like it's specifically for things I'm not looking forward to, where's my phone? Where did my phone go? My phone's missing. No. Okay, well, give me a second. I need to go on a journey of self-discovery, aka finding my phone, because I can't find it on me. It should have been here. Like, I'm not even joking. I just had it before the stream started, meaning that it's somewhere nearby. Unless I threw it somewhere. Oh, this is so weird. I could have sworn it was on me. Okay, like, I made, like, not even joking, I made a post about it. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I found it. I found it, guys. There we go. Alright, we're about almost 50 minutes into stream. Okay, let's try something else. I think that's it. Likes, dislikes. I'm not really gonna go into hobbies. Specifically, or like write down them. And we kind of talked about everything for each of the dislikes and likes. What else is there? What do streamers usually, what do VTubers usually say about themselves? I guess we could go with goals. We can go with goals. So, the idea behind the streaming, okay? So the reason why I decided to start streaming again after me, I've been here for like a few weeks. Why? Sorry, I'm yawning in my own stream. Oh, that's not good. Or maybe I'm just tired. Who knows? But right now, why do I want to stream? Um, besides, like, it's fun. One of them is to keep myself accountable. um, so I I haven't been drawing lately for like the past month, and I think streaming would help me kind of get back into drawing a lot more. Even though I do draw from time to time, I don't draw a lot. Um, Another thing is and this is gonna sound pretty um, shallow of me, but money. I want money. I'm not asking you guys to sub to me or anything. Not by any means. If you want to, sure, but we haven't made a sub goal yet. I guess we can make it right now. You guys want to make a sub goal right now? Let's do that right now. Let's go make a sub goal. And just call it something. If I can find it. Where is it an affiliate? I'm actually trying to figure out where it is. The king taxes his peasants upon his return. Don't, no, that's not what I'm doing. No, no. Okay, so this is dashboard, Twitch, widgets. Okay, so I know that's a thing. We are actually going to change this. If I can find the widgets board. Settings. It's in analytics, alerts, stream manager, home. Maybe if I just look up widgets in the search bar. Okay. Don't worry guys, I am going through this and I'm being as fast as I humanly can. But it's not working. Create an alert box? Oh, Jesus Christ, what is this? Where am I? No, I'm good. I don't want any of this. Delete? How do I delete? Oh Jesus, why did I, maybe it's in general settings. Delete variant, there we go. Delete. Cool. Yeah, no, that's not what I was trying to do. Goals? No, these are not what I wanted. Where do I find it? Because it says it's on my dashboard, meaning that I'm on the right page for it. Emote, drops, rewards. Maybe it's on rewards. No. Drops, emotes, power-ups, and channel points. No, that's not it either. Maybe the monetization part. With the whole sub stuff. No, it's not there either. You know what? I'm just gonna like look through this, and find it there. So dashboard.twitch, widgets / goal. So I'm on the right page somehow, or maybe I'm not, but I'm pretty sure I am. You know what? We'll watch. We'll do this together, guys. We'll do this together. So homepage. No. Maybe stream manager. Oh, we're gonna have like. Look at this. That's me. That's crazy. Nope, none of that. Alerts maybe. No, we're gonna cancel this and delete the alert box. Yes, I tried before. Okay, that's why. Yeah, none of these alerts. I just want the goals. Where's the goal stuff? Streamer favorites. Follow, subs, cheers. Maybe it's this one. Oh no, it's just overall alert boxes. I don't think this is it. I could try widgets again. No, I'm not. Maybe goals. Goals? How did we get here? Okay, well, we're here on this page. Goal amount, we'll say, based on channels of your site, we recommend a goal of 1 total sub point. We could have a follower one and a subscription one. We'll have both. No. Okay. I don't know how to do this. Okay, wait, how do we get to manage goals? That's a thing. So how do we get there? That's the fun part. Content, monetization, moderation, viewer rewards, streaming tools. Maybe it's streaming tools. No, it's not none of this. No, it's not none of this. Charity extensions? Maybe? Nope. It's none of these. Yeah, no, I don't know how the hell we even. Okay. So anyways, manage goals. Bits, subscriptions, and the follower account. Customize progress bar. The thing is, I can't. This will automatically show up under your stream once you start your goal. Yeah, this. Here's the thing. Add an overlay. What's this? Where am I? Where am I going? Where am I going? You know what? I'm good. It also said, sorry, we can't help you. Okay. Let's go with update. No, huh? Do I just have like a random thing that just doesn't work anymore? I'm gonna look it up on my other screen. How to set up sub goals Twitch. Oh, we love this. Community goals. From the quick actions section. Okay. Oh. Okay, so if I go here, and then I go here, we're gonna end goal, because we don't need this, and then we're gonna manage one. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna have a goal amount. This one's gonna be easy, okay? We'll go with a simple 5, just to get us started. 5 subs. That shouldn't be too hard. And then description. So what do we want? what do we want, guys? That's the fun part. I'm gonna have you guys. I need you guys' help on this one. At 5 subs, what are we doing? Where are we dropping? I don't know. I don't know what exactly we can have for this one. What exactly? Let's see. I'm trying to think genuinely, like what we can try to achieve here. I'm honestly gonna look up sub goal ideas because I can't think of one. Sub goal ideas for Twitch. We couldn't have me just play a game. There's movie night, giveaway, channel stuff. Make a tattoo, embarrassing tweet. Play League, like 24-hour one. Let's see. I'm still thinking. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I can do here. I'm actually at a loss. What do you guys think? What should I be doing here? What should I do at 5 subs? It's like a very easy one. hand cam. I feel like that's a little bit. I don't mind. Hmm. I could. I'm thinking like stuff like webcam, webcam stuff. Is there a game that y'all want me to like particularly play? I mean, I'm down to play games. Like, I'm not really putting that behind a sub goal. So, at the moment, I'm like thinking, yo, NSFW stream. I just start horror game. I don't know if I want to play a horror game at 5 subs. I'm gonna be honest. Did you not see? Did you not see what I put here? Did you not? Does this thing? You know, does this not account? Like, literally, it's one of the things I disliked. Why does the sub goal have to be something? Maybe I did see it. Why does it have to be something I particularly? Why? I obviously dislike this. You see this? You see? I'm drawing with my mouse, by the way. You see this? I don't like it. I don't. I'm audio only? That's crazy. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe I'll do. I don't know what kind of horror game I would even play. Oh man, I just honestly I hate them enough. I'm not gonna do it. I can't. I can't. I was thinking something like way easier, like to do. Like I could probably play a game. I just don't know what game I'm willing to play for 12 hours, or not 12 hours, for a long time. My bad. I was thinking in my head. I'm like, yo, I could do long streams. Maybe I could like play a whole game in the meantime. Like play a game start to finish, you know, type shit. Man. What game is there that I really want to play as of recently? There could be a game I want to play. That's not a horror game. That's not a horror game. My phone has bad signal. For the laughs, Q-key for the laughs. I don't want to play a horror game. That's just me going, I'm trying to think of like a game I want to play. Something that's interesting too. Because essentially I like, it has to be a game that has like 10-12 hour like runtime. Maybe I could check my Steam library. Maybe there's like a game on Steam that I haven't gotten and that we can like play or whatever. That'd be kind of cool. What do you mean you got nothing? You gotta have something, hippie. I think I'm liking the idea of me playing a game. I just need to figure out what game I want to play. Oh, did my Steam not open up? Oh, okay, no, it is opening up. It's just taking forever. Gotcha. Okay. It has to be a new game. Like, it has to be a game that I don't already have, because I think that's the idea, right? Y'all can help me buy the game. Let's see. I'm gonna just go through my wish list and see. Oh, yo, things are updating. Hey, yo, stop updating. That's a lot. That's a lot. Pause. That's a lot of. I didn't mean pause in that way. I meant pause like physically, like the update. Yeah, let's just go into the store. Let's just check out my wish list. What things do I have on my wish list? If my Steam can open any faster. I have like 31 things on my wish list. I could probably play one of these games. What games here are we thinking about playing? Yo, Egging On? You want me to play this one? I don't. I'm thinking Supermarket Simulator Peak Repo, but for 12 hours? Nah. I mean, yeah, it's just like an overall game that I could play for a long time. Supermarket Simulator is pretty fun. Those are things I want to do for collabs, though. That's the thing. I have friends who have Repo, and I thought it would just be funny to do that. Persona Reload, Spider-Man. I don't know why I have Ace Combat here. Ratchet Clank, Lego Star Wars, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, Dead Cells, Cocoon, Astor, Arkham, Silksong. That's such a long game though. I was thinking something that can be finished in a single stream. So I don't have to keep playing it. Plus, I'm gonna play Silksong anyways. Like, I just need to finish Hollow Knight. I'm like 110%, or I'm like 102% done. Have you guys heard about Egging On? It's a rage game. It just came out 6 days ago, or not? No, 4 days ago on the 6th. If this thing can update. So the idea is that was it you are climbing stuff as an egg. Here. If this thing can like update anytime now. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh god, it's so loud. It's so loud. Quiet. So you're this egg, and the whole idea is that you're not supposed to break. If you break, you start over.
That was ugly. You'll do better next time.
Y'all want me to play? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's there. I'll play this game if we hit 5 subs, easily. We'll play Egging. Well, I'm gonna put Egging On. It's a game I do want to play, but I don't have money. So, you know what? We'll do a 24-hour stream. You know what? Egging On 24-hour stream. And we're gonna start the goal right now. There we go. Easy. Let me just increase the size here. Oh, I don't like how... let's go here. There we go. I feel like I should have changed like the size and whatnot of it, but I think we're fine. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Okay, cool. Egging On. If you guys want to see me play this game. But the idea of the game is, you know, you're just supposed to get up. Actually, wait. Let me do this instead, because I'm pretty sure they have a trailer.
Welcome.
Yeah, and this one lags a lot, so we're gonna X out of this. Move this over here. Let me just look it up. Egging On trailer. Is this the one with the guitar stuff? Oh, Jesus, it's loud.
Well, Egg, here we go again.
Yeah, this is. Is this the one? I think all of them are the same.
Well, Egg,
Yeah, it is. This is also in it as well. I want another. What? There's got to be another trailer. Is it this one? Yeah.
Welcome to the egg-centric world of Egg and Gun. Egg and Gun is a challenging climbing game where you take control of a physics-based egg and experience a hazardous climb to the top of the world. The egg's shape directly influences its jumping capabilities. Synchronize the jump timing with the egg's rotation cycle to jump from the tip and reach greater heights. But higher doesn't always mean better. Precise control of the egg is key to success. The environment is hazardous. The egg is wobbly. And gravity is extremely ruthless. So every fan of games like Getting Over It or Jump King should feel right at home. Falling can cause you to crack, and you will have to control a slippery yolk while you wait for your eggshell to regenerate. Watch out though, because in the yolk form you can slide off platforms and fall through cracks. Keep in mind that there are no checkpoints, so every time you fall down, you will have to climb up, again and again. If you're looking for additional challenges, keep an eye out for hidden stamps. Apply them to your eggshell and deliver to the top of the world for extraordinary rewards in the form of egg decorations and alternative skins. Like this Easter egg, right here.
It's an Easter egg.
Every time you fully crack, you lose all collected stamps. Get your shell recovered and climb back up. Hens are not your friends either. Every pointy surface in the henhouse is a danger for a fragile egg. Once you escape the henhouse, a whole, even deadlier environment awaits you. Travel through the world from the egg's perspective and feel like
I'm
a
down to playing
real
this
egg.
game for the sub goal. You guys
This is
good?
not a
I'm gonna go
yolking
lurk before
matter.
my bro gives me a
Test
sign.
yourself
All good.
and ascend with Egg and Gun. Wishlists now on Steam.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to play this. No, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. X. Out. Get out of here. Okay. But that is going to be the sub goal, is playing that game. So hopefully we can hit that in like within the month, and I'll be able to play it this month. Otherwise, we're gonna be there for a while. We're gonna be there for a while. Okay, so goals, money. We got the sub goal thing going. That's also why I decided to start streaming, is for that reason. Other than that, besides money, accountable. I'm gonna be held accountable for what I'm doing. The money side, which brought us to the whole sub goal thing. What is it? I guess like growing the community is pretty cool. Like, I guess popular. Yeah. Let's just go with popular PNG / VTuber. I think it would be pretty cool for a good portion of my life to do this cool thing. And that's pretty much it. I mean, like, that's pretty much like the whole goal of like that's who I am. Let me just do this real quick. This, kaboom, shabam. There we go. That is me in its entirety. I like drawing, anime, manga, cooking, D&D, Beyblade, Magic Gathering, singing, volleyball. I have a lot of other things I like, but that's kind of like the main crux of it. I like playing games, but that's just everyone. I don't like liars, tech issues, horror / thriller, and I don't like deadlines. And for my goals, accountable. I want to be held accountable for like the projects I'm doing. Money, because I love money. and popular PNG/VTuber. I think that would be pretty fun to do. It would be cool if, for a good while, I'll be able to earn enough money to just hire video editors. That would be pretty cool. Otherwise, I'm on my own for now. But that's like almost all of it. Yeah. I guess we can start drawing me. That's like gonna be the next 2 to 3 hours until I finish this piece. So I hope you do enjoy this journey that we're gonna have so far. I hope that everyone here will be let's see, 497. I hope that everyone here in general enjoys enjoys watching me, watching my streams. Thank you guys for doing that. Over time, there's gonna be more of y'all who I'll be talking to. My streams will be way bigger, and we'll be doing new things. I'll be adding more sound alerts. I'll be adding more cool things to do. My VTuber, but my PNG will change over time. For now, I need to update that. But besides that, I mean, yeah. I hope that you guys stick with me on this journey. Day 1, re-debut stream, because oh lord. Because man, but yeah, we will be doing this I guess right now. Also, I need to check, am I live streaming on my regular channel? I wasn't checking if I was. Okay, I am. Cool. I need to make videos. I want to make videos. That'll be pretty cool. I just don't know when that'll happen. But we'll be creating a cool little poster of me to start us off. I just don't know which one it would be. Let's change the music though. To some Japanese music. Okay. Hopefully this is better. Okay. Alright. Also webtoons. My webtoon projects I'm working on is stuff like Lantern. Obviously Engine Punk is up there. I want to be able to draw like all the webtoon projects I wanted to do over the last like year or two. It's been really hard lately. Things are expensive and I need money for everything, and I can't really be stagnant in my life. That was one thing I didn't like. So I want this piece to be somewhat like a new me, you know. So I know for sure I want to be able to kind of show. I want to show like my new like hair as well. Kind of doing a slight design change. Maybe like I want something that has like hands and pockets. That'll be pretty cool. And like, yeah. Not really like that. I don't want the pose to look like this. I like kind of like I did have a previous one where I had like the hoodie here, and then like my body was like kind of like this. something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. Capitalism? I mean, yes, capitalism. Capitalism doing what it was designed to do. Yeah. I'm not gonna. That's also another thing. I don't really want my streams to be political in any means, but I will always reference it every now and then. That's just how it kind of is. I don't really want to focus on that all the time. But like whenever I see VTubers and they kind of like go about life without really like caring too much about like whatever country they are living in, and if that country is kind of like being a little bit of a shithole right now, it makes me feel a little bit detached. So it's not like I'm gonna fully talk about it, but I will always bring it up. Just subtly here and there, you know. Very subtle, just like I hate capitalism, or very subtle like I wish, you know, I had money for this, or blah blah blah, you know. Just quick nods to it, but I will never get that deep into it. Mainly because, you know, it's not really to upset anybody, but it's just I don't like the space that's kind of designed, that I'm trying to design to be more of like a safe little, you know, haven, a little, one would say a lounge, Kyuki Shino's lounge, Discord, you know, that would be pretty cool as well. I like it to be kind of like a nice chill place. I want to make sure that like I have the hoodie up and the headphones out for this drawing. Trying to ensure that like I don't know, I'm trying to just get the feel of like, oh, you know, not new year, new me, but like, or new, you know, this is a new page, but it's kind of the idea I want. Also, there's like a new like design I wanted for Kyuki, the character, and the new style is that like the underside of his hair is green, so I wanted to like have that shown as well. Let's see. Always have. We're gonna go with like more rectangular headphones. And then we'll round them out. We'll have a little wire kind of loops around here. But I don't really want to go for like just a headshot, because that's kind of what I'm doing here. I want to kind of excuse me. We'll Dutch angle this. Let's have kind of like his legs kind of out. The back should be a little bit nicer looking. We're trying to go for like more like a trim on like the edge of the hoodie. But I think like this looks pretty nice as well. It's easier to draw, that's for sure, and it also shows like my hair as well. That's kind of what I was going for. I'll just place that here just in case. A little bit of a pin. Next thing I wanted to draw. We could do like a forward-facing one, but I think I've kind of done that a couple times. Maybe there's like a previous like look or like not look, but like a previous sketch I've done, and I can go with that. I like Kyuki. Man, all my older works. I remember that I did a bunch of spam works for like fan art, which was kind of cool. It increased my like, not likeliness. Ew, disgusting. Ew. Is that a bot in my chat? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you. Boo! Boo this man. Boo! Okay. Anyways. Yeah, guards, get up! Guards. Me yelling out for mods as if I'm saying guards. Mods. Mods, arrest this man. Mods. Take this man's balls. Mods, break his kneecaps. Mods, untoast the sandwich. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's like so many different like looks I have. None of them are really like catching on, so maybe I could look up like cool poses and I can just run with one of those. I kind of want to make it like completely original though. Should I pull a Luffy and just have my coat be like an overhang? That would be cool. Actually, that would be kind of cool. Give me a second. Like similar to what is it? Like I'm kind of like pulling a little bit of a Gurren Lagann here, but that would be pretty cool. I kind of want to make it like this. So like my head is like right here, and then the shoulders are like would be like kind of slanted downwards, and the pose kind of goes down into, and then I'll just do the arm cross. And then I'll have the hoodie. And then I'll have like my regular like outfit underneath it. That'll be pretty cool. And the thing holding it will be like my headphones, so we'll keep that squarish. A little bit of a smile, I guess, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of fucking with the pose. It just needs to look a little bit better. And then I can still show like the grains of like the underside of my hair as well, because they're like all, you know, the hair's kind of flowing like all around. And then I just need to figure out like what to do for like the under part of like of the shirt. I was thinking about making it similar to what is it? Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, this is like really hard to see, but it's fine. And then we'll give myself like, we'll even give myself like a belt buckle. Just full on Studio Trigger, you know, Gurren Lagann the shit. And then the backside, oh my god, the backside can be okay, man. Oh. Okay, this is really hard to see, but like I am fucking with this version of me. Okay, first thing is of course his eyes. But the eyes are a little bit too large, so like this. Let's see if we can give myself these piercings. Yo, I know I've told this, yeah, like, okay, I need to stop saying that because some of y'all just don't remember. Like, but I wanted to give myself like these looped earrings, the clip earrings, but my hair was so long at the time that it just hides it. And I could probably try again to use the cuff earrings because my hair is like pulled back now, so like it's visible. But I can't have them be like black earrings. They have to be like white or gray to be visible. I'm not gonna lie, this looks so fucking cool. This looks so cool. I'm kind of goated for this design. Alright. Yeah, the problem with here now is like I now have to figure out like the perspective to actually make this work. I think this one should be a little bit smaller. This part of the headphones. Alright. Since I'm drawing this and I'm kind of now just like in zoned out mode, I guess I could kind of like talk about some of the conventions I've gone to. The conventions I've been to have been, I guess, relatively, I'm gonna say mediocre. I'm not really gonna go into, well, some of the events, it feels like I just drew like very unluckily for the events I've gone to. Which is kind of unfortunate, that for the conventions I've gone to, some of them were just like either like mid at best, and then there's just horrendous ones I was in. One of the ones that I will openly speak out about, because I don't think I'm ever going back there again, is Kadabricon. It is such a shithole if you are just going to sell anime art. You have like, Kadabricon sells itself like it's a mixed con, but in reality, it's just Digital Circus. That is the fan base they have grown, and they can't and it's so hard for them to somehow deviate past that. They do a pretty bad job in taking care of everybody. They do, like, for some people, they're well taken care of. Others, they're like, oh, I made enough money. I've been there for 2 years. The first year, I made money. I was like, okay, this is fine. Because Kadabricon, like they advertised, is like an all-around nerd convention. But the second one, it just felt like it was just a Digital Circus event. And then they tried to like push for like all these other things they were trying to do, but it just didn't stick. And like Kadabricon, okay, I'm gonna speak about Kadabricon. That was my last convention of the year. This happened back in end of September, beginning of October. And when I first went there, like me and other people, we drove or flew in, okay? going over there, the first day was already really bad. Because it was really bad because the staff was small. They chose a big venue and they didn't accommodate it with enough staff. So finding people to help you was really hard to do. It felt like there was no one like walking around, helping out, checking if we were doing okay. I don't think I even got to see, like, I didn't even get to see staff on 2 of the days. 2 of the 3 days of the convention. I saw them on the first day and that's it. I saw a glimpse of them before I left. But first day, I drove there. I was a tad bit late, so that was on me. And I was expecting, okay, you know what? Maybe they're you know, like maybe I'll be fine. But once I got there, me alongside maybe 7 to 6 other tables or artists, we didn't get badges or tables for 3 hours. 3 hours we were just sitting and waiting for staff to help us out. We pretty much just like bonded over the fact that we just didn't have tables at all. Not to mention, they did the same exact shit as last year, where they didn't know where to place everyone. It was like as if they just went into the place, into the building, and they just winged it. And I hate it when they're winging it. Like they don't bother to put tape. They don't bother to have like a scaled map of the place or to show us where it would be. You know, it's really easy to just post a map and then send us the emails, right? And then we can just find it ourselves, you know? Or even just put the tables in beforehand. But they're so short-staffed, and like it seems like they're accommodating for like 3 to 4 other people, or 3 to 4 like businesses or whoever that they had, and like they were not willing to accommodate for anyone else. It was so bad. They also, I guess, apparently lied about the turnout. So a lot of us, expecting a large group like last time, saw very little people showing up. There was very few people showing up to this convention. The numbers were drastically down compared to last year. It was such a small convention in comparison to what they've done before. They don't take accountability either. That's another thing that they just fucking, I guess, are allergic to doing, is just going, hey, we fucked up, sorry. One of the things that people have complained about in the last convention was how loud the music was and how inaccessible a lot of places were. And just signage. There was no signage. They did the same exact shit as they did last year. The same exact fucking mistakes. And it blew my mind that for me, I've been to like 12 to 15 plus conventions at this point. And this is the first time I witnessed mediocrity at that level. It blows my mind. It actually blows my mind how underprepared any of them were about the situation. And I want to say I hope they do better. I hope they do better for next year. I hope that like whoever ends up going, towards their newest conventions next year, I hope they, they show up or whatever. I hope they do better for the new people who show up. I'm not going though. And I never will until I hear that they changed their ways. Otherwise, good fucking luck to them, because God forbid, I just don't want to. I don't think I will ever want to go over to one of their conventions again. In fact, I don't think I want to go to any of the ones that they are affiliated with, just any of those conventions. Nah, I'm good. Good fucking luck. Like, I've seen small conventions and I've seen them do it well. You know, I've seen small conventions do well. Like small conventions where they're like, hey, they talk to us, they take care of us, they have experience under their belt. Like for Cadavercon, this is their 3rd year. Understandable. You know, you popped off with your first one. Your second one was crowded and you didn't get the right space, venue, you know, and we had to fit into this small little dining room, or wedding hall or whatever. And then the third one, you gave us a big fucking room, but with no one to show up for it. Like eventually, right? Like it's obvious that you're gonna lose money on the next convention. Like you are eating away at your own, like, into your own wallet because of all these things happening over and over again, because you I don't know, like, I guess management is non-existent in like your entire field, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. I again hope they do better, and I hope they go about life, you know, with that, like, stress-free for their next conventions. I ain't going. I'm not going for their future conventions. Fuck that. Like, the people who made money in this convention, I'm not joking, the people who made money in this convention was the drink stand, because, oh, by the way, vendors can't bring their food or drinks in there. That baffled my mind. I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna be in this place for 8 hours and I don't get free access to water? The fuck's wrong with you? I can't eat either? I have to pay? I have to spend money already. I'm already in red because I spent money to be in that booth. Now I gotta pay even more money to eat there? To stay? Like, I would have to essentially go out of the building to eat my food. Because food's crazy expensive in there. Like, that baffled my mind. So many conventions allow, like, artists to just bring their own food. Why did the security block us? That absolutely blew my mind away. I'm just like, yo, we don't get a free pass on this. Like, I'm in there for several hours, and like, what's gonna happen to someone who has allergies and they can't eat the food in there? There was like 2 other tables who had that problem, and they were like, yeah, we have to sneak food in because we would die if we ate the food that was in there. Because they had certain dietary allergy, like, they had certain dietary, like, restrictions. It blew my mind away that, like, of how there was no cohesiveness, and there was no one caring enough about the vendors who were there. Vendors, we were not taken care of. It was a fucking free-for-all on who gets, you know, like, I learned this. I learned, oh, they don't want, like, I realized after I showed 2 water bottles and they told me to throw it away, that I went, shit, I have to hide everything from them now. Fuck these guys. Fuck this whole little venue that you set us up in. They don't want us to bring water in for what? So they can sell us, like, I am a vendor. I feel like that if you are buying your way into that, like, if you are selling stuff there, you should have that free pass to bring your own food and snacks. I'm gonna be honest. Having guards be impartial on who gets to bring food and who doesn't is crazy. Because, like, everyone, I swear, everyone who was eating there snuck in food. It was definitely like a movie theater level of strictness, but it was still strictness nonetheless. I don't think I have to go in, hide bagged foods and snacks just so I can eat. Just so I can, like, not feel hungry at the end of the day. Dude, I hated that convention so much. It was a lousy attempt at trying, like, the thing is that they, like, one would argue that they were trying to get profits from it. I don't even think they made any profits, like the convention themselves. I don't even think they did. Like, they try to skimp out in every single part of the way, and I'm probably sure they still didn't get money back. Like, that's how fucking crazy it was. You know why? Because everyone showed up on that second day. That is where I made the most money, and I made like a full fucking $50 from there. Okay? I know for damn sure. And then afterwards, Friday, no one showed up. Sunday, nobody, 0 people showed up. Like, everyone who walked around was another booth wondering where the fuck everyone was. And I'm like here, like, okay, well, since other people are walking around, I'm gonna walk around too. And like, no joke, I was just art training with people. I felt so bad about taking other vendors' monies. Like, just, if they showed up and they were like, yeah, I have another booth, I would immediately go, okay, you don't have to pay for this. No, you don't have to pay for this, I don't care, we trade. We do an art trade instead. Because I know for sure that they didn't make any money, I'm not taking advantage of another artist. Not like that. If it was like a really big event and everyone's making money, I'll be like, okay, you know what you're getting yourself into, you're willing to pay money. But I know that everyone was suffering. I was like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing this little song and dance where you pay money even though you got money from someone else. We're good. And God, it was just horrendous. I just never want to go there again. Now, other conventions were really good. One of my favorite conventions, and I made a lot of money on that one, just not enough, was Windbloom. The Windbloom Festival was by far one of my favorite events ever. I loved the people who went in. I loved the people I got to talk to. I liked, just overall. Additionally, not Belton Comic-Con. Bell County Comic-Con. It's over in Belton, Texas. That was another good convention. There was some little bit of underhandedness with staff, but like, they're good. It was a really fun convention there too. It's just the people make it, right? A lot of people go to that one. Anime Tyler, it was a small convention, maybe 150 people total. Baller time. I'm gonna be honest. I had such a good time. Talking with people who said that they couldn't go to a convention because it's like their first one and like they can't drive out, like all of that, right? And I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I'm glad that I get to be there for your first, event. When I have something to go with, like this experience, like one of my stuff. But it's, oh man, CadaverCon though, Jesus Christ, complete dumpster fire of an event. And the thing is, here's the fun thing about it, is that I know, I am like 95% sure, okay, I'm a little bit hopeful, but I'm 95% sure they're not gonna fucking change their ways. They're gonna be like, oh, the numbers are the numbers are good, we're not gonna change a single fucking thing. And so now, as an artist, everyone's just gonna warn another artist not to go there. They're gonna be like, yo, don't go here, it's bad. Don't go here, bad. Don't go here, bad. Like, if you are just a retail seller, like a reseller, you're probably doing okay, maybe fine. But if you're an artist, if you do not have, and I kid you not, if you do not have Digital Circus, what is it? I forgot that other one. What was it called? Give me a second. Hazbin Hotel. I know that's another one. I'm trying to think of it. I don't know what that other one was. I know, no, it's not this one. It's not this, not that one. I actually don't remember what it is. Give me a second. I'm trying to find it. Murder Drones. If you were a fan of Murder Drones, Hazbin Hotel, Hell of a Boss, Digital Circus, you made money. You for sure made money in that convention. Absolutely, for sure. But if you sold regular things, that any like regular pop culture stuff, you were not getting money at all. You were not selling anything whatsoever. Not to mention, if you were placed like in a bad area, it's just you're shit out of luck. You're just shit out of luck. They look. I'm gonna just write this. I'm gonna just like draw this out. So there's this thing called the flow of traffic that conventions should think about. Okay. Look, this is one of my crash out moments. My first stream, I'm crashing out. Okay. Look, if you have right. If this is your let's say this is give me a second. Let's say this is your little door, your entrance, okay? And your main event is over here, right? The flow of traffic is up and down, okay? If your flow of traffic is this way, do not put vendors on the side like this, okay? Where the flow of traffic is perpendicular to the area. Look, if your main event, right? If your main event, these are all the tables by the way, is in the center, do not put your little vendors out of the way. Okay? It looks like you're filling up space, you're not, okay? Because in order for anyone to see this table or this table or this table, they would have to turn away from what the main event is, okay? I talked about this. I talked about this so much with other people. Literally just make it like this. Make the flow of traffic equivalent, right, to the main event. And if you really, and I mean really want to actually focus on like, oh, you want to get to the main event, but like you want, you know, them to look through traffic, like literally just have like a wall here of vendors, so they have to go around. Easy. Like probably like this. So that way people go through and walk through the vendors to get to your main place. It's that fucking simple. It's not hard. It's not a hard concept to grasp that your main event and the places that you want people to visit should be in lined and tangent together. It's not hard. Like if you had a vendor room, that's different. Okay? You can put them wherever you want it because there's no main event that they're attracted to. They're getting from point A to point B, point A being the entrance and point B being the exit. Of course, they will circle around naturally. That's just how that works in conventions and how people walk, okay? People will walk where the flow of traffic usually is, okay? Here's another thing. Like if you're in a vendor room, right? A little vendor room, and like your entrance is here, right? And your exit is over here, right? You could put your tables however you see fit because they're natural. They're the natural, like if you have them along the walls, because they always have it along the walls, right? You have vendors along these walls. You could put any amount of flow regardless of what it looks like, whether it's perpendicular or vertical or horizontal, because the flow of traffic will always be this way. That is just the natural flow of traffic. It's that and that, because people enter, people exit. Easy. Okay? So, what do? You can put it like here, where people will now do this little loop-de-loop to get there, or you can have them do this to get over to the exit. It's not hard. It's not hard. So, if you have your vendors in the same stage as the main event, or you have your vendors in the same stage as the main event, you have to think about how people walk towards it, right? And I'm bringing back this. Like, Like, this is what the event looked like. This is what, I'm not even joking. Like, the event looked like this. In terms of, the people. Like, the vendor, this is what it looked like. And then all the other stuff is over here. Like, other miscellaneous is over here. That's what it looked like. This is what the layout was. And it was garbage. Absolute garbage. You know what was past this point? Let me just shrink this. This is not even the full building. The full building was this whole thing over here being more miscellaneous resellers, and then the voice actors were here. The VAs, the main part of the event, was shoved all the way to the farthest fucking side of the room. I felt so bad for all these voice actors who came out. They all left on Sunday because there was no one there. They had better things to do, so they left. I left, I think, an hour earlier. I was already packing up when most people left. I got to hear, like, this final speech from, like, I guess the main guy, the main host. I haven't seen him in fucking forever. This is the first time I saw him. The first time I saw the host of the event was at the end of the event, which was garbage. And he was just saying, yeah, thanks for everyone who, like, showed up. Thanks for the vendors or whoever's left of it. Like, that was his words. And I'm just like, yo, man, you fucked up. This was such a garbage event. I don't want to hear. I don't want to be in any of your events anymore because of just how horribly bad it is. And, like, another thing is, like, what is it? Workers, like, their staff. Their staff are so uncoordinated. It's baffling to me because they would be like, they would go through this event, right? They would do this, and then I would not see them ever. I would not, like, I'm not joking. Like, I was asking about tables on that Friday, and she told me to look for one of the other staff. They were wearing a certain uniform, and I was on a goose chase of asking staff members if they knew this person or if they can help me. And each and every one of these staff members were like, I can't help you with that, but this person can. He looks like this. I can't help you with this. I felt like Mario. I was like, the prince is in another castle. And I'm like, the fuck you mean? Can't you help me right now? Help me right now. Like, I'm not even, I was just on this goose chase of just people after people after people. Until eventually I got to the front fucking desk and I'm like, hey, help me with this thing. And then they tell me, yeah, we don't have that anymore. So you're just gonna have to deal with this thing instead. And I'm like, and the thing in question, right, was the parking. I was looking for a parking pass so I can put my stuff, so I can, you know, unload my car quicker. But they told me that they don't have that anymore, and I have to be seated out farther away in a whole different parking lot. And mentally, I crashed out. I was just like, I went on a 30-minute chase to be told that that it just doesn't exist. And the fact that no one told me or bothered to tell me that there was no parking pass that existed before blew my mind. I was so fucking livid. Their entire management is just garbage. No coherency, no communication whatsoever. I knew they were all trying their best, but it's like, damn, your best is kind of shit. Okay? Like, the best you can do is stand around and greet people. Like, you're the equivalent of, like, a fucking bellboy, except you don't want to take the luggage. Honestly, it blew me away. It blew me away that I had to deal with that for like 3 days straight. I'm gonna put here, But then there were good ones. I had some really good ones. Was it one of my favorite ones again? Windbloom Festival. Well taken care of. Whew, well taken care of. I got to bring whatever the hell I wanted. I got to sell a bunch of things, and like, here's the cool thing is that I kind of appreciated, and I think they might have been pissed at me about. They took my trash. I had a little trash bag for all of my, like, you know, miscellaneous stuff. I had a trash bag. I'm like, okay, I have this trash bag. I'm just gonna place it over here, and at the end of the con, I will take it away. They took it out for me. I thought that was nice. They probably thought I was dirty as shit, but which, yeah, my bad, guys, but like, it's, I guess it's fine. They were still very nice to me about all of this. Next time I'll get an artist table, like you guys told me to. I'm sorry for, it's more so me messing up and them being good about it. So thank you. This should be much closer. You pray for me, my friend. We're starting over time. Taking over night, taking over blue sky. In the shot in your mind. No virgin, taking over shooting star. That I was talking about was music. Yeah, something like this. And then I kind of want to make my torso a little bit longer. Kind of look short. There we go. Look at that. I am goated. Oh my god. I do need to kind of change this a little bit. The nice stuff. We'll have even more of these like things. Have this flap about. I have this angled slightly upwards. Like here. This is a little bit more difficult than I thought. And this. I was thinking about giving myself stripes, but I might just give myself like a black undercoat with like... This is similar to like a jacket I actually have, where the top part is like darker, like a black, and then the underside, like inside, is like yellow. It's a good shirt. I like wearing it all the time, so I might just do that. Give this a little bit of a curve. And then we'll for effects, we'll do some wind effects, because that's cool. That's cool as shit. We gotta make sure they're all in the same direction now. There we go. Look at me go! Look at that! It's me! Okay. How much longer is this stream? We're 2 hours in. We got about an hour to 2 hours left. I think we could finish this piece beforehand. And then after this, obviously I'm gonna do my own thing, hang out, do other things in life, and then go back to streaming later tonight. So fun. Probably have to give myself a grocery list. That's also a funny thing, is that like I'm kind of defaulted on like very adult boring shit after I moved out. Such as like making lists for myself, because I forget so often. I knew why they made it, but it's just funny that I defaulted immediately going, yeah, this is the way. I kind of want to make this look nice, so. I like the smile that I had here, so I'm gonna erase this part. I want it to look kind of like this, so. Why do I have this in my playlist still? It still makes me sad. Well, not as sad anymore, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not as sad anymore. It feels more nostalgic sad than normal sad. You know what I mean? 乾いてそしてしなくれたら願い一枚色の信じるように伝えたかったことは昔だけどなるよあなよ歩いて幸福のゆべいるでしょうだからOkay. I'm trying to think of like other conventions I've done. Like throughout the year, I think I've done like 10 conventions. So it was like almost one every month. Sometimes like twice or thrice a month. It was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I think I did more than that though. I think I did like 12 or 13. I just did a ton. I'm just trying to think of like anything that stood out to me. I liked Kimo Kawaii Con. That was pretty good. I can't wait to go to their next ones. I'll try to like keep conventions to like monthly until I can like make a living off of it. Because like that's kind of the dream, right? I want to be making money off of my art. And so I can like quit my day job, do this full time, like actually full time, and do whatever I want. That's kind of it. Good old freedom. Financial freedom is, if you will. It's nice that I'm doing this. The song does make me feel a little bit nostalgia though. Like a little bit of nostalgia. Because when I was listening to the song, I was like in high school and everything, and it was nice. Because I was still drawing. I was drawing a ton back then. Kind of like a new change, new chapter. I don't know what that feeling is really called, but I'm curious, what is that feeling called? Name of the feeling when you're... I'm honestly trying to see like what it would be. If my Google actually was fast enough. Okay, there it is. I guess restlessness is like one of it. That would be kind of it. I want this one to be a little bit more ovalish. I think. Yeah, that works. Okay. Yeah. I guess back to the stream schedules that I was like kind of on. What actually brought that up was a conversation that me and some other like friends had, streamer friends, and we kind of like came to the conclusion. Like, I'm not going into like super behind the scenes here. It's just the primary goal of like me wanting to do what do you call it, like separate like multiple streams in a day, but like they're short streams. I say short streams, but like 4 hours is a long time. But the idea like behind it was, before, when I was like starting off Twitch, I actually did like pretty long streams, and that's how like a lot of people like came to like watch my stuff. But at the same time, it's like not everyone gets the, you know, gets the chance to like watch my streams like all the time. So I thought that like, oh, maybe if I do like shorter streams, I'm able to do the things I like doing, like in like quick bursts in succession, and people are able to see beginning to end. The only problem with that is that like, if I'm doing short streams, I can't stream, like if I stream every day, it's not going to be for that long, and like I don't want to fade into obscurity just because like I took for, you know, I only do like a couple hours of streaming like, you know, every day. So I thought, okay, what if I streamed, you know, a couple times a day instead? It's just we landed on 2 streams a day, and I thought that was a pretty good idea because, one, I knew that there was a morning audience and I knew that there was an evening audience. So now, regardless of the time of day, you know, you will be able to watch me. I always like thought that was a cool idea. Like, oh yeah, you want to catch me, like you couldn't catch me in the morning, you'll be able to catch me at night, and I'll probably talk about the same stuff. If you want to watch me for both, that's pretty cool as well, because I'll be able to talk, you get to hear me talk about different things if I do happen to talk about different things. Oh, my computer is slowing down a little bit. To be fair, it is running on fumes, but that's fine. RAM is not particularly the best. Actually, I haven't really. Is my RAM sticks working? I moved my whole computer, so maybe I'm running on like a certain amount of memory. Let me check. No, I have 16 gigabytes. Okay. I might actually upgrade that, so I'm running 32. But that's expensive. I need to. My CPU is not doing too well either. But it's working. I might actually get to look that up. What to upgrade first on PC? CPU or RAM? Okay. Simple. Cool. I'll probably get myself some new RAM sticks later. I'm trying to figure out where this would be. I think that's where it would be. Yeah. It loops around. It loops around nicely. Let's go. Me tie. There. Me die. Okay. Yeah. But like other things I'm planning on streaming. At the moment it is just art streams. I do want to do like past drawing. I do want to do gaming streams. That's only whenever I have like, when I think I've drawn enough for a week, which is kind of weird. There's so many games I want to play. The problem with like me playing games is it feels like I'm not working. That's a little bit of a me problem more than anything. But I want to be able to overall like draw, or not draw, like game and feel like it's productive in some way, even though like the productive part is stress relief, you know? I think this is fine. It's a cuff. I can't wait to do like all these streams though in the future. It's gonna be so fun. I'm trying to copy the previous cuffs from the other sleeve. Okay, this... Alright, next is all of this. This huge, like, fun cuff thing. I might just keep it plain, not gonna lie. Maybe I'll put some line variation on it later. Look at that. Yo, I kind of look goated, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just saying. This is probably the coolest look that I've had on Kyuki in a while. Okay. Come on in. Oh my god. I realize how tired I get drawing and streaming at the same time. I'm glad it's like the middle of the day though, so I don't have to. I'm not immediately gonna pass out. Okay. Oh, my back. I'm shrimping, guys. I like shrimp back. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Close enough, but at the same time, I'm not gonna say close enough. Okay. We're still going through the line art phase for this, which is still taking a while. I forgot how long drawings take. Wow. Who knew that when you draw it takes a while? Like, especially if it's this good. I still think that this is still a goated version of me. I'm not gonna lie, I think I got better at drawing, but it's like very minute, like, changes. I've definitely gotten better with eyes. Probably from just doing it a ton. I don't think I've drawn anything differently in a while. Usually that's how I like get better, is I just draw something I'm unfamiliar with and I kind of just pick up on it. I'm just like, oh yeah, I can do this thing with like, you know, this with this design. I should probably like make some characters that have like this, like a similar, have a similar detail. Just draw it like that instead. Cause like the belt buckle stuff, like the belt buckle, like the belt in general, that was like me copying off of like another design I saw. And me going, oh yeah, huh, I could draw things like that. Like just reminding myself, yeah, this exists, I can draw this. Do do do. Do, 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 do. Okay. I wonder if there's another way to draw pants. You know what? Let's go check that real quick. Let's just look up like anime pants. I know that's not gonna get me the thing I want, but maybe there's just like a character that has like maybe some pant references. Let's see. Because a lot of the times I'm really just wearing like, or I guess like, I'm just gonna look up pants with like the loops, see if there's like any changes overall in like drawing them. I like that one. That was a pretty cool one. You know what? I mean, I'm not gonna say like, hey, don't fix what's not broken, but this is just me like doing a little bit of experimenting, going off of like a slight reference. You don't really see any like extra inseams. It's just a full line. Although it makes me uncomfortable not putting like an extra seam. Yeah, that works. To be fair, you wouldn't see this on like the belt buckle itself. Trying to put as many extra details as I can. Kind of faltering with the pants here. Did I get through all these like different pant references? Should I make myself a little like bougie with like this look? It doesn't look right though. Those are some deep fucking pockets. Let me erase that up. I guess like an inseam like here. Kind of like this. Maybe put like a little bump here. Kind of do like a pseudo inseam here. I'm not even sure if I'm using that phrase correctly. That's the funny part. I think I am, but also I'm gonna put some folds here, because that's how shirts be. increase this thickness. Yeah, I'll probably have to work on this on my own time. Because there's like a lot of extra things I need to like add into this. Jensen and Alright. I am going to be right back. Be right back. I need to use the bathroom. Bathroom. Okay, cool. I'll be right back, guys. Give me like 2 minutes. Maybe, yeah, 2 minutes. I also realized another thing. Oh, what's up? Welcome back, Hebe. But also another thing that I've realized is I could just eat on stream now. Yo, food cam 1. You know what? That's gonna be the next one. Where is it? Twitch. At a certain amount of followers. Manage goals. We'll create a good follower goal. What's a good one? 230? Yeah, we'll do. we'll go with 250. Okay, let me put this in. I think it is a browser source. Create a new follower goal. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It's fine. And then start goal. There we go. We now have a follower goal. In which case, I'm just gonna place this right underneath the other goal. Just a minute, I need to fix this. Where should I place these? Should I just place them on the top left? Just these two? Just... We'll just put these up here, just in your face. I feel like they should still be over here. Put this, and then this. We'll shrink them. We don't want them to be that big. And we'll put that here, and then for this one, for this sub goal, put it behind my character. There we go. This one's a little bit too big. Oh god. Of course, like my slate, like that bothered me. There we go. It's more or less equal, almost, but not quite. And there's really nothing else you can do about it. There you go. Oh wait, they still have to be. Okay, wait. I want them to be behind me. Okay, the border should always be behind me. So it should look like that. Yeah, easy. There we go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. We now have some additions. We have a food cam and we have egging on 24-hour stream. So that should be easy. Honestly, easy. I'm gonna be streaming like every single day this week, so maybe we can complete both of them within that time. Be alive, yeah, yeah. I want to be alive. Whoa, 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 hey, yeah. I don't want to be alive. I'll be alive. Do I dare give myself? No, no. I'm not that much of a I'm not that degenerate. Or am I? No, I'm not. I was gonna say, do I give myself a Joker? I mean, I'm already going for that punk look. I mean, I might as well, right? But then I'm like, I'm not into Jokers. It looks cool, but like I wouldn't wear one myself. I kind of view like this avatar as like what I would also do. Are you alright? Yeah. Oh, no. Sorry. Let's see. Come on. Close enough. Not that you're down, 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 down. I don't want to be alive. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't want to be alive. Be alive, hey, yeah. I don't want to be alive. Oh hey, yeah. I don't want to be alive. Down, 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 down. Okay, almost done creating some like variation points here. Rani tsukareta nagasaもうないかのダメじゃなくて自分のためにならっていいよ God, I love Bleach.淡い翼君を少し青すぎる空に疲れた長さもうないかのダメじゃなくて自分の笑っていいよないわないさ涙しむようにCome on. There we go. Man, goated. Absolutely goated. Ugh. My bad. Doing like a quick stretch, especially for my arms. Oh, that's also another thing. Like, being able to redecorate my room is very fun. I'm like sitting here, right? Like, in this new room. Oh wait, do I have a picture? I don't know if I have a picture. I don't know if I sent my friends this photo. Wait. Wait. Did I send a picture before? Let me check. Has image. I need to check. If I ever sent this photo of my room to like my friends. I don't think I did, which is a little bit unfortunate. No, I didn't. Oh my god. Okay, wait, give me a second while I go search my archives now. Yeah, I don't have my... Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. Where's my phone? My phone's gone. Dude, why do I keep misplacing this thing? I kind of want to show you guys this, because when I first started, like, when I first got this, like, room, I really only had, like, a box, and, like, this is where I live in now. Let me just find it real quick, though. Because I have, like, 2 versions of it now. And I guess I can now show, like, another part of the room, but... Okay, we'll do this one, followed by... Okay, it'll be a three set piece of, like, my room over time. Okay, I'm hella messy though, so my bad. First I need to check if there's anything in particular that's doxing me. I don't think there is. I don't see anything particularly doxing me. Besides, like, the window, but I'm not gonna run into that issue. Okay, first I need to find... We'll do this one. Okay. Take this. Okay, so this is what my room first looked like. This is, like, me first moving a lot of my stuff, right? This is... Let me shrink this, because this is much bigger. There we go. So this is what my room is. It's small. It's small shit, okay? Bear with me, okay? It's like one of the rooms. It's a pretty medium size. It's a small apartment, okay? Who am I kidding? It's a small apartment, but guys, it is nice looking. It is nice looking. I will mention that, okay? So the first things that I ever brought in this room was this one painting that I actually made. I actually made this on one of my friends' weddings. I made that, and I finally got it like a month or 2 ago. They got married like years ago, but like I finally got their stuff. Second of all, this right here, that is a Luffy figure on top of all of the manga I have in that box. I didn't bring my shelf with me, so this is like everything. Also, this is my hand. Look at that long ass fucking hand. Anyways. This was my room, okay? This is the start of it all, okay? I didn't send this to a lot of friends. I sent it to maybe like 3 people total. Then I started to add more stuff in, so it got really messy after a second, okay? But bear with me, okay? So, to be fair, my room is still a mess. I'm still unloading stuff, and I'm still putting stuff where it belongs. But this is like a week or two after. I'm like, okay, I'm bringing more of my stuff over. This is nice. I brought a lot of my convention stuff over here. I have a bunch of random stuff, including a Kirby that I really liked. So I brought that. And then underneath me was this air conditioner. It was a fan. It was blowing air out because my closet doubles as a, I think it has all the hot water in it. I think that's what it is, a water heater. And so it like leaked before I moved in. So they needed to blow a bunch of air out. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. But that is the chair I use now. I'm gonna upgrade to an actual office chair eventually. Eventually, as in this year, if I make enough money. And this was like a bed I laid on for the first week. My first week, I was laying on this bed. It had like bed sheets and I had a pillow and blanket and whatever. I brought a lot of stuff from my room. And then obviously you see the painting, and also these are a bunch of wall scrolls I had. Okay, so the wall scrolls. That there is a bear with you. What do you mean? There's a bear with me? What? What do you mean a bear? There's a bear? Is that what you're talking about? A hand? Is that the joke you're trying to make here? Oh, you said bear with me. You know what? That's equally as bad. Shut up. another fuck you your way. That was lame. But yeah, I brought more stuff with me besides convention stuff. There's this little cabinet I now have. It had a lot of my random stuff in it. Just more random things. Random water bottle that I was drinking and kind of just threw on the ground. And then this is where my room gets really messy. Oh wait, no, that's not it. It is... Okay, so this is where, like, this is like the closest you guys will get to like you guys will get like a partial like reveal. Okay. But this was me eating like kind of breakfast here. So I now had a table. This table is now what I'm using my computer on. I brought a majority of my stuff over now. Everything was still everywhere. But my bed is no longer like around here. Like it's whatever. I don't want to show my room right now because it's a mess, unless you guys want me to. If you guys are okay with me going, yeah, this is a messy room, but I'm gonna be honest, this is beyond mess. I was playing with a ton of Beyblades and learning combos because I was at a tournament yesterday, and I got my ass whooped, and I was like, yo, this current combo on a Beyblade I really loved. It's not working. I gotta upgrade this bay, and I spent the entire night going through combos. I have so much Beyblades. I have so many Beyblades. But yeah, I was just literally eating like eggs, toast, and like tater tots. These were store-bought tater tots. I didn't get potatoes this week during that time that I was eating, but I was like, yo, this is kind of cool. I'm like eating at home. I'm eating here. I didn't bring any. I brought some more stuff, obviously. These bed sheets. This was actually for a couch that was put on later. A bunch of more extra stuff. You can see luggage over there. This here is for my CPAP machine. I have sleep apnea. But yeah, you know, it's like overall cool. I guess you can see my legs. Those are my legs. Let me just. There we go. Look at that. All in its glory. Some good old legs. Isn't that nice? Of course, my arm as well. Just, I like putting out the peace sign like all the time. It's stupid of me, but I like doing it. But yeah, I mean, like I had more stuff. You can see some of the stuff from beforehand, from the previous photo. I didn't move them at all, really. They're just still in the middle of the room. This was during me like moving a ton of stuff. And then, and that was actually like my first day. That was like my first day, like fully moved. And then, okay, give me a second. I'm gonna take a quick photo to see if I can like I don't want to show this room anymore because it's such a mess. Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. I don't want to do it. No, I'm not doing this. You guys get to see my cleaned up room. You know what? How about this? After stream, let me clean up my room so it looks a little bit better. And then I'll send it on Discord. I'll send it on Discord. So if you're not on Discord already, you can go and actually join my Discord server. How about that? It's called Kyuki's Lounge, or Kyuki Shuno's Lounge. And I'll be, fine in that stead. And, like, how long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for 3 hours. Yeah, like, I'm not fully done with this. I kind of need more time to draw this, so this will probably be tomorrow's stream as well, just drawing for fun. But I just want to say, like, what is it? What time is it? It's 3 o'clock now. I might actually end stream soon because I want to go out to go grocery shopping, and I want to clean this room, and I want to eat. I haven't eaten yet. Big whoops on me. So I'm probably gonna do all those things real quick, and then I'll stream later tonight. So that's like, we can stream later. Like when I stream later tonight, I'll do that. If you can't see it, I now have because we're kind of wrapping this up. I have two things. I have a follower. What do you call it? A follower goal. When we hit 250 followers, I'll have a food cam. Okay, you guys will see the food that I cooked, and then I'll occasionally, you'll see my hand grab and eat it. Okay, that's gonna be what the cam is. And then the second one is egging on 24-hour stream. Okay, I'll do a whole stream of me playing this fucking game, and I'll be tired and angry, and I'm gonna crash out, and I'm gonna be angry and crashing out. And did I mention I'm gonna be crashing out? So we'll take a crack. We'll take a crack at that game once we hit 5 subs. Okay. So that's the goal. This is the first stream, so I'm not expecting anyone to sub or do any of that. But if you want to gift subs, that's always a thing. Also, for anyone who's wondering how much money like 5 subs is, 1 sub is $5 at least. So I'm saying if I get 25 bucks, if you spend 25 bucks, I'll play the game. That's essentially what I'm saying. So hopefully, if we do get it done in like this week, I'll schedule a time next week so we can play the game for 24 hours. Obviously, it's gonna be horrendous. I am gonna be angry all the time. I'm gonna be tired. Like, in order to pull this off, I will essentially have to sleep at a certain time and just keep playing. And just keep playing. Like, we'll have to take breaks so I can eat. But that's about it. Like, I'm gonna have to fully prepare myself for like a full 24-hour stream. But it's gonna be fun. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of content, I guess, from it. Hopefully. I'm gonna be so tired from it, though. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so tired. But those are the two things I'm hoping that you guys will like help me get towards. Obviously, there's a bunch of other things, all these other goals and plans I have in mind. Hopefully, I can make some clips out of this. Hopefully. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So, without further ado, we can end stream. You know what? We'll do the same thing as before. Let me do this. Okay. That was a little bit too loud, sorry. That was also loud. That was close enough. To everyone who's been watching, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this on the VOD, thank you so much for watching on the VOD. If you decided to come in here, talk for a little bit, thank you so much for sticking around. Anyone who decides to check this out on the VODs, thank you. Followers, sub goal. Follower and sub goals, those exist now. We're going to make sure that we actually hit those goals. Hopefully, and I'll create as much content as physically possible that my body will let me do going forward. So I hope you guys joining me on this journey. I'm gonna be streaming. The lease on this in this apartment I have is like I think 15 months. So I'm gonna be here for a hot minute. I'm gonna be here till like next year December. So for sure I'm gonna be here for a while. So I might as well stream a ton for you guys. Besides that, thank you guys so much for watching, and depending on where you are in the world, I hope you guys have a good one. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Take care.
4つ並ぶ眼この前を遮るものは何もないアスファルトセミしぐれを反射して君という沈黙が聞こえなくなるこの日々が色あせる僕と違う君の匂いを知ってしまっても置き忘れてきた永遠のそこに今でも青が澄んでいる今でも青は澄んでいるどんな祈りも言葉も近づけるのに届かなかったまるで静かな声のような頬を伝え